As Oakland police consider scrapping ShotSpotter because of the cost, Richmond police say they rely on that technology and it's a factor in helping them fight crime. Police Chief Chris Magnus told KPIX5's Linda Yee why the city's ongoing war on violence has had some success. It's a story you'll see only on 5.
I'm really happy for you.
It wasn't always like this for Police Chief Chris Magnus. When he got to town in 2006, Richmond was known as one of the most dangerous cities in America, the murder capital of California. Police struggled against grim statistics. The chance of becoming a victim of violent crime was 1 in 100.
I think there was a lot of frustration because of low staffing levels. I think morale was poor related to some pay issues.
City leaders hired Magnus away from Fargo, North Dakota. In 8 years, he helped bring the homicide rate down to its lowest in 30 years.
This is really a team effort, and it's starting to pay off.
The chief changed policing by assigning officers to neighborhood beats.
It means getting out on foot. It means talking to neighbors, letting people know who you are, so you're not just a faceless kind of occupying force.
And he relied on the city's church leaders to help.
Trying to interact with the young men that we've collectively identified as the shooters and really give them some options to move away from a life where they're involved in this kind of violence.
It wasn't easy. Also in his first year, Chief Magnus fought his African-American command staff. They sued him for harassment and creating a hostile work environment.
I created some upheaval. I realized that. And I probably would do some things differently. I said that at the time. I say that even now.
5 years later, a jury exonerated him. Many of his command staff left, but a few stayed.
And we do work together. Will we ever see eye to eye on everything? Probably not.
If there are hard feelings, they're not showing. Crime is down. Businesses are slowly moving back. The chief admits there's still a long way to go.
How did such a young person get such a military gun?
At neighborhood meetings, he faces tough questions.
I was very pleased to hear about the drop in our homicide rate, but I never hear much about resolution. Have there been arrests? Has anybody been prosecuted?
Every day, these officers out here are making really good quality arrests. The goal now is to settle into a pattern where people see this as a long-term, predictably safe community.
In the once notorious Iron Triangle neighborhood, where gangs endlessly battled on the streets, is now where kids play in a park. Chief Magnus is optimistic. He has to be. He says he's here to stay. In Richmond, Linda Yee, KPIX5.